Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest, our feature confrontation, tag team action. Introducing team number 1, first from Daytona Beach, Florida, 296 pounds, the number 1 Hulkamania, Dave Sullivan, and his tag team partner, accompanied by brother Brudai and manager extraordinaire Jimmy Hart, from Venice Beach, California, weighing 275 pounds, the WCW World Heavyweight Champion, Hulk Hogan.
Well, Gus, we know the first part. It's Hulk Hogan. It's the biggest Hulkamaniac in the world. Dave Sullivan, brother Brudai is here. Jimmy Hart is here. But who will Ric Flair bring to the ring to face this team? We're going to find out.
Well, I can't wait. I'm ready for it. I want to see myself. I believe it's Mr. T.
We'll find out right after this. Time out. Don't leave us now.
Ladies and gentlemen, the opponents in this feature confrontation. Introducing first, accompanied by Sensuous Sherri from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing 245 pounds, 11-time former World Heavyweight Champion, Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
He's got Sherri for his partner.
No, I don't know. There's some intrigue here somewhere. I don't know where the guy is. I'm surely Sherri.
Sherri!
Maybe she is going to wrestle him.
Sherri!
I don't know. Hey, look at
this! It's a masked man! Again! This guy, where did he come from? He came onto the floor. I didn't even see him.
He came running by here, right here. Proves once again Ric Flair, dirtiest player in the game. Sneak attack right there. Get him, Hulkster. Get him, baby.
Well, right now it's Hulk Hogan. It's Ric Flair in the center of the ring. Just 2 weeks away from the most important match in their respective careers. And you've got Dave Sullivan throwing a masked man across the ring.
Well, I'll tell you what, I don't really know who this masked man is. Looks real tall and rangy, but I know they took a powder, brother. Yes, let's do it.
Hulkamania running wild in the center of the ring as they're controlling the action. Sherri, the masked man, and Ric Flair outside of the ring. Oh, look at this.
Yes.
We're getting over. Oh, my gosh.
Look at this. What's he doing?
He just threw Sherri into the ring. Ric Flair stepping to the back of Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan is coming off the ropes. Hogan, double clothesline.
I do not believe it, brother. Wow.
And right now it's Hulk Hogan hammering on Ric Flair.
We talked about hostile environment. We sure got one here.
Flair up and over and down onto the concrete floor. This crowd going wild.
Well, I'll tell you what, one thing I'd be scared of right in here, one of these guys make a mistake because careers being on the line right here. This is so important. It shows you the drive that these guys have, brother, the hatred they have to prove who is the better man.
All right, let's look at this masked man. Who is this guy? Where has he come from? And why is he so determined
Well, I know
to ruin the career of Hulk Hogan?
You know, Eric, I know Mr. T real well, and I'll tell you what, he does not have the stature of this man right here. You can see this man is tall and rangy, seems to handle himself real well. See if I can see that mess, see who that is. I don't know.
Ric Flair with a boot to the midsection. Sends Hogan into the corner. Shot across the top of the chest. And now Hulk Hogan reversing the position. Fires away with right hand to the side of the head. Irish whip out of the corner. And Flair goes into the turnbuckle. Body drop.
Give him a ride, brother. Give him a ride.
Hulk Hogan still has the knee taped up from the last time.
That's what I talked about earlier. He has to be careful not to make a mistake. The biggest match of his life and career for all of of WCW and the rest of the world is at Halloween Heaven. Don't make a mistake here. There you go. Get the big man in there. Come on, Dave.
Dave Sullivan comes in. Double Irish whip. Sullivan! Vicious boot! Right to the chin of Ric Flair, and now Sullivan picking up where he left off with Kevin Sullivan earlier on. Oh, look at Ric Flair sticking his thumbs in the eyes.
Well, here we get a good look at this masked man. Let's see what he can do right here. Tall and rangy. See what he's got for Dave Sullivan.
Oh! Vicious forearms. Oh. Another forearm to the top of the chest. Dave Sullivan, it will have to be the biggest moment of his entire life in the ring with the man who is trying to cripple Hulk Hogan. Cover, 1, 2.
He almost had him right there. Needs to stay on him. You know, we talk about game plans before, but I believe here tonight, this ain't no game plan. Caution to the wind. Hulkster and Dave, brother, the mystery man, now in a bad situation over there in Ric Flair's corner. Dave needs to work his way out of there.
Ric Flair now in there with Dave Sullivan. And no doubt about it, Dave Sullivan giving up so much experience.
Yeah, but he's got a lot of heart, brother. And like you said, he's standing with the man who is bigger than life. The Hulkster himself, Hulk Hogan.
Ric Flair now taking control of this match. He moves in, goes to drop the knee right between the eyes. And Sullivan tags out.
Oh, here we go. He wants that leg bad. You heard that old saying, an eye for an eye. In this case here, it's a leg for a leg.
A knee for a knee to be exact.
Exactly.
And Hulk Hogan.
Oh, he's going to hook the figure four.
He's got it. He's got it. But the masked man continues to interfere.
See what, he got a tag too.
Somebody tear the mask off this guy. Let's find out who he is.
I want to see who he is, my friend.
He's a gutless coward. That's what he is. We know what he is. I want to know who he is.
There's the champ brother made famous around the world. This is what has driven this man when friends have left him, when people have forsaken him. The fans, the Hulkamania, have stayed with him. That's why he's Hulk Hogan. That's why we have a Halloween Heaven.
Going for it.
Tear it off. Tear it off.
He's going for it. Hulk Hogan went for the mask. Hogan wants to know who this character is.
Can't make a mistake now.
And who can blame him? Referee, calling for the break. Dave Sullivan comes in, breaks up the count. Sullivan now couldn't stand by and watch any longer. Sullivan going after the masked man.
Well, you know Dave can't finesse him. He's got to stay right with him. There you go. Big old fisticuff.
Yeah.
Right in the head. That's what you need. Put the boots to him, brother.
That was what you call it. Oh, look at that. Sherri. Sherri tripped up Sullivan.
Brother, she won't be able to do that in the steel cage.
Get her out of there. I can't wait for the cage. I cannot wait for the cage. Look at this. This is disgusting.
Wow.
Sullivan has got a bad knee. He's had a bad knee for a long time. It's just been recently that he's come off crutches. And now Ric Flair and the masked man and Sherri.
Well, right here is Ric Flair's got Dave Sullivan right where he wants him. What a blow to the
Did you
knee.
see that?
Could have broke it. Thought I heard it snap. Thought I heard it snap.
That was right across the kneecap. This is a despicable display.
Dave's up, though. There you go, Dave. Reach back. Reach back.
Oh, wow.
Boy, he needs to make that tag. He's in a situation right here. Man, if opportunity ever knocks, he needs to make that tag, David. And Flair, he makes the tag.
He's got it. He's got it. And look at this. As I referred to him earlier, gutless coward backing into the corner.
He's got him right where he wants him. There you go. Get that hood off of him. Take that mask off of him.
Now's his chance. Now's his chance. Now's his chance.
Oh, yeah, let's see it. Let's
The
do it.
crowd wants to see it. Fans all over the world want to see it. Who is
Brother, he got him right in the leg. That's his bad leg. I talked about a mistake. Howard.
2 weeks away. We are just 2 weeks away, and look what is happening.
Brother, I was afraid of this right here. There's so many guys out there, masked men coming from all over. Ric Flair, I said he might deal his hand tonight. It looked like he has. Hulk Hogan is definitely in a lot of pain.
And now, Kevin Sullivan coming out, putting the boots to his brother.
Man, come on. Where's the referee?
Referee, we need the National Guard out here.
Look at Sherri. Sherri won't let him go either. Got a hold of him right there. And now this masked man.
Oh, look what he's doing to Hogan in the ring. Flair, the masked man, Sherri.
Here we go. Let's get some help out here.
Hey, when you need a friend, you turn on friends. They're as close as brothers, and that's what you've got right now.
And I think Eric Bischoff, that's all Hulk Hogan's got left, is the fans and the friends that are like brothers.
Come on, baby. Come on. Come on, get him out of here, man. Get him out. I'm trying to hear what is wrong with the knee.
Let's turn up. I'll tell you what. Brutus, who is that man? Here. Brutus, who is that guy?
That's all right.
Brutus.
Obviously, it's tremendous amount of pain. We're going to try to find out more in just a minute. We'll be back right after this. Oh, my God, don't leave us.
I'm going up to the ring.
It's Series 2 of Magic Works. No-fail magic you can master.
Welcome back to the main event, everybody. And if you just joined us, fans at home, you missed what can only be described as carnage. And Dusty Rhodes, I've got to ask you, if you're Hulk Hogan, just when you think you know the odds, just when you think you know how many cards are in the deck, a guy like Ric Flair comes out, apparently with Mr. T, and now another masked man. What is going through Hulk Hogan's mind?
Well, I know one thing about Hulk.
This is it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following feature confrontation, tag team action, it is set for one fall. Introducing first, the three faces of fear, along with the diabolical Kevin Sullivan from Mount Everest, Washington, at over 500 pounds, Avalanche. His tag team partner from Venice Beach, California, 254 pounds, the Butcher.
There's a tough man. He'll wrestle with his glasses on if he has to.
Tough indeed, and a lot of people wondering how much damage was done to his face at Super Brawl 5. More on that in just a few moments.
And ladies and gentlemen,
The roof's gonna go off this place.
in this feature tag team confrontation.
Here we go.
Introducing first, from Sarasota, Florida,
Hold on to
weighing
something.
235 pounds, Macho Man, his tag team partner to the edge of the ring, by the mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart, from Venice Beach, California, weighing 274 pounds, the WCW World Heavyweight Champion, Hulk Hogan.
Man, is it getting loud in here?
They are standing and no one's sitting down, and I don't know why. Just because of a man named Hulk Hogan, it don't do it for me.
It's sure doing it for this crowd at the Disney MGM Studios here in Orlando.
I don't think he's ever been more popular than he is now.
Never, ever.
And now him and Savage tag together.
This is electricity personified.
The WCW.
We've got the stars, we've got the action, and we've got your main event coming up. Don't forget, while you're watching this matchup, that coming up March 19th, it is going to be the Macho Man Randy Savage and Avalanche going after each other in WCW Uncensored, unsanctioned, and unavailable anywhere but on pay-per-view. And I'll tell you what, now a lot of people are going to give the edge to Avalanche because of his size. But Macho Man Randy Savage, here's a guy whose wires are a little frayed, whose fuses are just a little suspect. This guy can go off in a moment's notice. He's a little dangerous himself.
A man is a loose cannon, you're trying to say. He's uncontrollable. He's nuts. We all know that.
Well, let's just say he's unpredictable.
And he's nuts.
That's a polite way to say it. And here he's right here before your eyes. Two former childhood friends. Two people that were as close as brothers. Blood brothers, if you will. Until that infamous day when the Butcher stabbed Hulk Hogan in the back. A series of attacks, as it turned out to be.
Well, Hogan better be concerning himself about uncensored, because as far as a lot of people are concerned, it is unnecessary.
The Macho Man Randy Savage checking into the action here as the Macho Man goes after the Butcher. Avalanche waiting for his opportunity, and Macho Man says, oh yeah, bring it on. Come on, big man.
Come on, Macho. Let's see what you have.
Over 500 pounds of Avalanche. That is exactly what the Macho Man is going to need to do. Utilize his speed, agility.
He's not going to be able to stand there toe-to-toe with him.
Wow. The Macho Man doing just that. Oh, did you see that? Big right hand right to the face.
Oh, did he drop him?
I'll tell you what, that was one of the most devastating short clotheslines I've ever seen.
And he not only followed through with it, he drove him right into the mat. Plant him where you want him, big man. He's all yours.
Look at this, coming off the ropes, elbow drop, 500 pounds, and the Macho Man gets out of the way. Randy Savage now goes to the top rope. He pulls the trigger, he's airborne. Double sledge. And look at this, Avalanche down on one knee. Up, I didn't think so. Cover,
He's got him.
1, 2, no way.
But Savage is lucky to kick out of that one. Savage's best plan would be to get him off his feet. Don't try to wrestle him on the mat.
Oh, good.
And don't stand toe-to-toe with him.
Real
Just
good.
get him off his feet.
Real good. You're a great coach. How do you suggest that Savage do that to a man that weighs over 500 pounds?
You're going to have to offer him cash.
Oh, here it comes. Here it comes.
Have him make a mistake. How you do it.
Off the ropes. Avalanche sees what's going on. Savage makes his way over to the bottom ring rope.
He's in a bad neighborhood.
Yeah, he is. He is on the wrong side of town, to be sure.
That's the other side of the track right there. And don't forget, Kevin Sullivan is still at ringside.
Wrestling's version of purgatory. The opposite corner. Hulk Hogan now trying to get involved. Hogan couldn't resist it. He saw what was going on inside of the ring.
He's a show-off.
Oh, look at that, Sullivan. Hammering away. Hammering away. And Hogan can't take much more of this. Hulk Hogan, the WCW World Heavyweight Champion, the man who went toe-to-toe with that immovable object, Vader. A tremendous match it was, but a lot of people wondering just exactly how much of a toll physically that match really took on Hogan.
And you don't think in the back of Hogan's mind is that name, Ric Flair? You better believe it.
Double F, the Flair factor. And you've got to wonder about Uncensored. You've got to wonder about Ric Flair. Hogan again breaks up the count.
I wouldn't wonder about it. I would just strap on my seatbelt and watch and see what's going to happen.
Yeah, well,
Uncensored is right up Flair's alley.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, the dirtiest player in the game, Ric Flair, hooking up with the most dangerous man in the game, Vader, spells big trouble for Hulk Hogan, and why he would agree to enter into a match that is unsanctioned with Vader is beyond me. I mean, I understand.
Well, he's doing it for the humanoid. He's doing it for his Hulkamaniacs. He's a sap.
He might be advised to take care of his wrestling business in a match that is sanctioned and at least under some kind of a control, because this uncensored thing is, it's a little unnerving.
Well, he better concern himself with his health insurance.
Avalanche taking advantage of that 500-pound girth, just mashing Savage into the corner. Savage able to get out of the way. And look at Hogan. He is rocking. He is rolling. He is ready to go.
But Savage is on the wrong side of town still.
Jimmy Hart, I'll tell you what, this guy is...
Avalanche should lay on him. That's what he should do, is lay on him.
Tag is made.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah.
This is not happy days.
Butcher. On the receiving end of an Irish whip. Big boot.
Ooh, right in the chop.
2. Savage checks in. All 4 men in the ring.
And this is an uncensored. What in the heck is uncensored going to be like?
Hogan hammering away at Avalanche. Irish whip. Butcher right. I tell you what, these guys going to quit running into each other. He got him. He got him. Hulk Hogan.
Here are your winners, Macho Man Randy Savage, and the WCW World Heavyweight Champion, Hulk Hogan.
Oh, yeah, the immortal one, Hulk Hogan, teaming up with the electrifying Randy Savage as we count down to WCW uncensored, unsanctioned, and unavailable. Look at the argument going on here.
Wait a minute. No one seems to be getting along today. Someone's got a bad hair day.
Wait a minute.
Butcher a man without a country now? This is interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah, he got a boot in the face, and I'll tell you, we saw it last weekend at Super Brawl in a match there, and evidently it's carrying forward here. Very interesting indeed. I'll tell you what, fans, in case you missed Super Brawl last weekend, the encore presentation this Sunday, 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Don't miss it. Let's get another look. See if we can see it right here.
Okay, all
Irish
4
whip.
men are in the ring. Butcher goes right into the knee of Kevin Sullivan. Hogan scoops in for the sneaky 1, 2, 3.
Well, you know, look at that. Oh,
Not
wow.
getting along.
Little,
Come on, Avalanche, you can mediate, get baseball going.
All right, we're going to be talking to Hulk Hogan and the Macho Man after this.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, Kamala's opponent, wearing yellow and red and weighing 274 pounds, coming in with his moniker, the mouth of the South, the legendary Jimmy Hart. He's one of the most famous athletes in the world today, a living legend in the world of pro wrestling. Ladies and gentlemen, from Venice Beach, California, the king of Hulkamania, presenting the WCW Heavyweight Champion of the World, Hulk Hogan!
All right, Hulk Hogan with his game face on, and if there was anybody that had any doubts in their mind whether or not Hulk Hogan was emotionally ready to take on the Dungeon of Doom, those questions have been answered.
He's gonna let it fly.
Well, he wanted one. He's got one. That's what we got right here on the main event, because Kamala has seized the moment.
I got one question for the Macho Man Randy Savage and for the American Dream. In my opinion, this is bait, because Hulk Hogan has to step into the Dungeon of Doom later on at the Clash of the Champions. Maybe this is just overconfidence. Maybe this is just a taskmaster setting Hogan up.
But at the same time, he's got to cross this first hurdle before he can get to the Dungeon of Doom. This is where the chips are down, and he's a clutch hitter, but he's still got to touch all bases.
Well, look at this, a big slam. I tell you, Kamala, I mean, being right is what he's got to do right now. Hogan's up. Look at that, Eric.
Hulk Hogan at the top of his game, and Kamala has never seen anything like this before. The Hulkster hammering away at Kamala, and Kamala goes down.
Hulkster hasn't lost his pizzazz.
Absolutely not. You know, the emotion that we've seen out of Hulk Hogan over the last couple of weeks, one would have to wonder if he was on top of his game or not, but he is wound tighter than I've ever seen him.
Well, as you said a while ago, the battles have to be won before the war is won. This is battle number 1 against the Ugandan warrior, Kamala. Go ahead and hit him right on the head.
Hulk Hogan getting ready to step into the Dungeon of Doom later on at the Clash of the Champions. You're also going to see 6 men, or I should say 5 men and 1 woman, tag team action as Harlem Heat and Sister Sherri get into the thick of things with Colonel Parker, Slater, and Buck. That's coming your way. Arn Anderson, Ric Flair taking on Vader, but right now the WCW World Heavyweight Champion with his hands full.
What an attitude Hulk Hogan has right now. And I'm going to tell you something right now. I like it. He's holding nothing back.
Yeah, he can't hold anything back because he declared war, and right now he's got to go ahead and finish this one off and get to the rest of them. And he's got Kamala reeling and rocking, baby.
Hulk Hogan now going after the Ugandan Warrior. Kamala coming off the ropes, and that's a lot of weight coming off those ropes at about 40 miles an hour.
This is no gimme right here. Kamala, the Ugandan Giant. He's known all over the world. And Hulk Hogan, he's got to make a statement tonight, right now, before going into the Dungeon of Doom. His back's against the wall. Look at this.
Hey, Rev, look at this.
With that cane or whatever it is.
It's the staff.
It's a what?
The staff, am I right or wrong?
You're right. I'm not going to argue with you anyway, even if you were wrong.
Yeah, it's the staff, all right, and they got it right in his throat. But what set it up was Kamala caught him coming off the rope, gave him 1 to the throat, then gave him 2 to the throat, and then the staff came into play, and now Kamala's back on the offense.
Now this is what scares me. Are they trying to hurt Hogan? Maybe it's not about winning or losing. They're going to try to hurt Hogan here, so when he steps into that Dungeon of Doom, anything can happen. And I've talked to a couple of people who said that that giant is over 7'4" tall. I haven't been close to him, but this is one huge human being.
We're not just talking about physically now. We're talking about emotionally, because that underlying current of the story that he told at Bash at the Beach could be the defining factor.
I guarantee it. The Taskmaster could care less whether Kamala wins this thing or not. He wants Hogan hurt. He wants damaged goods going into the Dungeon of Doom.
Remember that the world title's not on the line. The Taskmaster has a different agenda.
That's a great point right there, but I tell you what, here comes Hulk Hogan and the Hulkamanias and the millions around the world. This is what drives this legendary hero right here.
This floor's shaking.
The more you hit him, the more he loves it. Hulk Hogan now with an Irish whip. The Ugandan Warrior coming across, and the big boot right at the top of the chest.
That's it.
See you later. Goodbye.
Look at the Taskmaster.
Yes, all right. Give him the ride, baby.
I've been waiting to see this.
Uh-oh. It is a plan. I'm out of here.
Randy, what do you...
Looks like a shark attack.
The Macho Man, Randy Savage, has just bailed out from the broadcast table.
Go get him,
As the
Macho.
Stinger makes his way to the ring, and we have got a war. We have got a war. The Macho Man, Randy Savage, making his way in. The Stinger going after the Taskmaster. There's our Macho Man.
They wanted
He goes
war.
right by Zodiac.
Let me tell you something, Eric. They wanted war, and they got war. And the battle lines have been evened up. The men have been evened up. And, brother, it has exploded right here in Daytona.
The winner by disqualification, the WCW Heavyweight Champion of the World, Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan stood his ground with the Ugandan Warrior, and then we saw everyone but, and I mean everyone but, the Giant.
Well, I tell you what, and I think that's what everybody is waiting and wanting to see. Where was the Giant? But they brought it all from the Dungeon of Doom, and the Macho Man Randy Savage and Sting came down there, Brother Run. The Macho Man jumped right out of this broadcast booth and just ran down there. I love it. But hey, I tell you what, Eric, the excitement has just started tonight, my friend.
Absolutely just started. I'll tell you what, the Macho Man came out of his chair and did about a 60-yard sprint and less time than it takes to say it. And by the time he got there, Sting was already there. Hogan, Sting, Macho Man took control of the situation. But Dusty Rhodes, the question I have, the obvious, the Giant wasn't there. That tells me something about the Dungeon of Doom coming up later on at the Clash of the Champions. Because yes, Hulk Hogan's healthy. Hulk Hogan's on his own 2 feet. But he has got to step right into the Dungeon of Doom. And that's a serious situation.
Well, he's got to feel that something is left undone, and you just laid it on the line. The Giant has yet to make his intentions known, brother.
All right, now I know Mean Gene Okerlund is going to do his best to get comments from Hogan, Savage, Sting,
You know, I tell you what, Eric, it's hard sometimes to get comments when you're in a fighting mode, and that Hulkamania, Hulk Hogan, is in a fighting mode. He's wanting the war to continue. He's an electrified country, has electrified Daytona Beach, and is working his way back right now. And I'm going to tell you what, right here, brother, he dropped him. He had him done, but he sits that old, the taskmaster for the ride, and then, excuse me, but all hell broke loose.
All right, it looks to me like Mean Gene Okerlund is just about ready. Let's pass it on down.
All right, Eric, thank you very much. This is War Hulk Hogan. This has got to mean we will see you later in the Clash in the Dungeon of Doom.
Well, I guess you could say the party's over, brother. Hulk Hogan officially declared war on the Dungeon of Doom. And I got the Hulkster's war paint on right now. Boom shakalaka, boom shakalaka. Come on, as far as the Shark, as far as the Zodiac, as far as Kevin Sullivan, what you just saw out there is the beginning. That is nothing, brother, because Mean Gene, I got a date with the Dungeon of Doom tonight, brother. And I'm going to finish right where I left off with all those goons, because I got some maniacs watching my back, brother.
You are in good company.
That's right! The Hulkster, the Macho Man, from now on, we are going to be the eyes and back of the Hulkster's head. Woo!
That was just a little itsy-bitsy message to the Taskmaster and the Master. This man is going in the Dungeon of Doom in a little while, and let all hell break loose.
Oh, yeah!
All right, any concern, any trepidation, Hulk?
Yeah. We're scared to death, Kevin Sullivan. I know about what's etched in stone as far as Hulk Hogan's future, and I've been living with a nightmare. I've been living with the fear, but with the maniacs by my side, brother. The Dungeon of Doom, the pythons are pumped beyond enormous preparations. I got the war paint on, brother. Like I said, they're watching my back. So when I hit that Dungeon of Doom, war has been declared. And what you gonna do when the maniacs run wild all over you, brother? What you gonna do?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, don't leave your easy chair, your rocker, your family room. Coming up, the Clash of the Champions. Madness on WCW Saturday night, bringing you the exciting conclusion this morning, Dusty.
Well, I tell you what, what it really does is set the tone, my friend. I guarantee you, we'd love to see it explode here. Could see it explode tonight. On Saturday night, we know for a fact that the alliance to end Hulkamania in the Doomsday match against the Mega Powers is uncensored, only on pay-per-view tomorrow. And I guarantee you guys, this thing is building to a massive wall here.
And I'm telling you right now, Hulkamania Mega Powers are going to be a thing of the past. Both these guys emotionally out of control, walking that tightrope of life directly over the bottomless pit, which leads into the Dungeon of Doom.
Here we go.
Indeed, here we go. Watch the WCW Pro Arena explode when this man, the true cultural icon by the name of Hulk Hogan, takes on Meng, one of the members. Oh, wait a minute. What's this?
Yeah, well, that's his bud. Mega Power.
That's right. One half of the Mega Powers, the other half, and there they are. Crank it up for Uncensored live on pay-per-view tomorrow night.
But obviously a phobia of Hulk Hogan can't feel secure within himself. He has to have Macho Man watch his back with a chair.
Well, they better be watching each other's back, because the alliance to end Hulkamania, they got more than one, they got more than four, they got more than six, could have more than eight. It is gearing up, and I guarantee you, more news tonight. The Nature Boy, Ric Flair, Craig Pittman, they all going to be there. We're going to be wild and crazy.
Meng, one of the toughest men to ever step foot inside the squared circle, and he is going to face Hulk Hogan right here in our main event on WCW Pro. We'll have this match for you in a moment. Don't go away. Don't touch the clicker. BS this morning as we kick off WCW's Uncensored Weekend Cruise, the Dream, the Legend, and it's Hulk Hogan. Well, talk about legends as he faces Meng, a rake of the eyes, a double chop, and Meng goes down. He's right back up, though.
Dungeon of Doom, huh? Dungeon of Doom.
I tell you what, they electrified right here. When you take a look, the Macho Man Mega Powers there. What's going to happen in Uncensored only on pay-per-view? We are talking about the Doomsday match cages stacked on top of each other. And I guarantee one of the meanest men in the Dungeon of Doom, Hulkamania's got this morning on the Pro. And what a treat to have him in the Pro arena.
Hey, he's fighting.
Bite his other ear.
He has said, hey, you call Ric Flair the dirtiest player in the game? No, after Uncensored, you call me the same thing, maybe even dirtier. And Hogan, man, oh, and he rakes the back of Meng, this incredible tough man. We're talking about Meng, but we can talk about Hogan as well. This is a signal for tomorrow night live on pay-per-view and Uncensored to the Alliance to end Hulkamania, to the Four Horsemen, to the Dungeon of Doom. I'm bringing the fight to you.
Well, Hogan better be careful. He sets the president here. Meng, this guy, look at him right there. He could chew your arm off, man. He's going to snap out of this and make Hogan pay the price.
Yeah, don't believe it. Don't believe it. I tell you what an offensive maneuver Hogan had. When Hogan came in, he was truly offensive-minded and went right to town right here this morning on the Pro. What?
Meng's got to watch Macho Man hiding like a coward behind the chair.
You don't think
outside the apron right there.
You don't think the Taskmaster's somewhere around?
I don't see him unless he's invisible.
He's lurking. He's lurking. He's lurking.
Well, I wouldn't put it beyond. Oh, look, the rake of the back there. Turnabout being fair play. And
all Hulk Hogan did was unleash the animal inside Meng.
Savage coming off a victory against Kurosawa earlier today here in the Pro. And you're right.
Oh,
you can't hurt Meng that way.
He caught him right there. Caught him with a good one right there to the throat.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Hulk Hogan's so full of hate, so delusionized about who his friend is. He can't think straight. He can't come up with a game plan against Meng. He'll never make it through Uncensored.
It is the WCW Uncensored Weekend Pro right now. WCW Saturday night tonight. Ric Flair against Sergeant Craig the Pitbull Pittman. We've got the live main event tomorrow night. Then Uncensored. Then Monday Nitro. Man, hang on for one heck of a weekend as we kick it off. Right here this morning on the Pro, and Hogan, he's in a bad way right now.
He's trying to extend himself so Meng can't pick him up. I think he's biting him again.
Sure he did. You got to fight fire with fire.
I have never seen Hogan this way. What is he doing?
Bite him again. Got to fight fire with fire. Bite him on the head. Bite him on the arm. Bite him on the leg. Anything you got to do to win. You got to do to win, and that is the key.
That'd be like wrestling Jaws.
Hogan knows he is in for the fight of his life, both here against Meng this morning on the Pro and
I'd hung him up
at WCW Uncensored, the Doomsday Cage match. At Uncensored, you'll see things you've never seen before and will never see again. And look at that, Hogan now beginning to turn the tide to dominate Meng here at the Universal Studios in Florida.
Did you see Hulk Hogan move? He's up and down. He's moving. He's going berserk. The man has lost all control whatsoever. Look at him.
The referee giving Hogan and Meng both, frankly, an extraordinary amount of leeway here in this match. Wow, look at Meng. He drives
look at Meng up at Hulk Hogan. That's not a successful game plan. Meng will eat you alive right there.
Well, they caught him with a carotid thrust right down by the carotid artery and got him down now, wheeling on him and dealing.
And the big leg drop, shades of Hulk Hogan himself.
And
Hogan may be pinned here. 1, 2, and... Oh, he kicks out, but just barely. And the chants from this jam-packed WCW Pro Arena. They are solidly behind Hulk Hogan.
Chants aren't going to do him any good. I don't even think Macho Man out there with a chair is going to do him any good. I think Hogan just bit off more than he could chew. And now it's turned. The tide has turned for Meng. Meng's at home, flashing those teeth, baby.
Well, momentum-wise, you could say it's turned. When we're talking match-wise right here, but I guarantee you, Hogan got to reach way down in that reserve tank that he's got and clear it out of this picture and get ready for Uncensored.
Look at the size of those pythons, but at this point, they're going up and going down. If it goes down 3 times, this match is over.
Hey, Meng, also a master of martial arts. Look at right there, fingers on the pressure points of Hogan. Hogan better start getting up now, or there'll be no blood left going to his brain to help him.
Hogan is up. A couple of elbows to the gut. It breaks the hold, and look at that shoulder block football tackle. And Meng misses a lariat. Oh,
he didn't miss that one.
Right to the head. Meng is up. He drops the elbow and just barely misses. And Hogan has had enough. He is pumping up. Look at him go. Come on, Meng.
Meng looks dazed out there.
Rocking back. Rocking back.
This is an indication of the kind of action we're going to have it uncensored. The big boot to the face. Hogan saying, come on now. Oh, look at that. Bill Morris comes in. What's going on here? The barbarian. The who is short.
You got the one-man game. It's the entire population of Tupelo.
They are dealing on him now right here, I guarantee you. What's good for the goose is good for the gander.
That's why Savage was here. Living legend Larry Finiscio. That's why Savage was here.
Hey, you saw Meng had Hogan beat. Savage throws in the chair. They should be disqualified right there.
You're talking about the Alliance to end Hulkamania ought to be disqualified. The Dungeon of Doom ought to be disqualified.
They did not throw a chair in the ring. Macho Man
The chair was thrown in the ring because the Dungeon of Doom came in.
All that's happening is that Hulkamania, the Mega Powers are evening the score. And we talking uncensored. And right now we got 2 against we don't know how many. We got cages stacked on top of each other. We got Dungeon of Doom. We got Doomsday Magic. And we got it only on pay-per-view. And I guarantee the Mega Powers are ready to rock and roll.
Hey, Mega Powers just illustrated to me that they are incapable of any emotional control. They've just gone berserk. Chairs are flying. They don't trust their own ability. They realize now it is too late. And the Taskmaster and the Alliance have stayed 1, 2, 3 steps ahead of both of these guys. Jimmy Hart is right. These aren't the Mega Powers. It's the Adventures of Dumb and Dumber.
They may need to be berserk. In order to survive, WCW Uncensored fans, we'll see you live at Tupelo on pay-per-view tomorrow night.
Don't talk
Ladies
yet.
and gentlemen, the following contest is set for one fall. Introducing first, representing the Dungeon of Doom.
Would you stop?
From Tsunami and weighing over 500 pounds, the Shark.
Well, hi, everyone. Tony Schiavone and Mr. Sunshine, Bobby the Brain Heenan.
I'm not speaking. I'm on strike.
Welcome to WCW Worldwide Wrestling, and we open up with a dandy. And I know why you're not speaking. Because you don't want to see the next man come out. You thought by this time in 1996 he would be all finished. He would be all over. But get ready for Hulkamania!
His opponent from Venice Beach, California, weighing 275 pounds, Hulk Hogan.
Here he is, the one, the only immortal one, the biggest name the sport's ever seen, the greatest wrestler in the history of our sport, coming out, the millions of Hulkamaniacs. Capacity crowd at Universal. I understand they were lined up all the way to the parking lot and back just because they knew Hulk Hogan would be here.
That's not it. They're tourists. They couldn't find their car.
The bell, here we go. Hulk Hogan and Shark. Can you imagine Hulk Hogan in a matchup here on WCW Worldwide? Oh, the same weekend he's got to go into the Doomsday Cage. 4 tiers, actually 3 tiers, 4 different cages and 4 different opponents. Luger, Taskmaster, Arn Anderson, and Ric Flair.
And the man he's in the ring with right now is a member of the Dungeon of Doom.
Down he goes. Big elbow. Make it a pair. 1, 2. Pounding away on the Shark.
Tony, I can't imagine 4 cages in one night. 4 cages that man has to go through right there. Unheard of, unprecedented. There's no way he will survive uncensored.
Yeah, let's talk about that for a second. It's not 4 different cage matches. It's a progressive cage. He enters one cage, he wins there, he fights, he goes through another one. He survives that, he goes into another cage. He survives that, then there's Nature Boy Ric Flair waiting for him.
With the gold, with the championship of the world. What shape do you think Hogan's going to be in by the time, if he makes it to that 4th cage? His body's going to be busted up. He's going to be hurting. He may be ripped apart. Whatever. I don't think he'll make it to the 3rd cage. That's my prediction. It'll probably be the goriest thing you'll ever see.
Scoop slam. Ahead of steam. And how about that? That's what you call hulking up.
That's what you call getting out of the way when you have to. He may be able to do that right now, but he's not going to be able to do that in 4 different cages. He's not going to be able to work his way to Ric Flair.
Uh-oh.
And he's not going to be able to go out on the floor.
On the outside now, these two mammoth men colliding. Hogan giving chase to the big guy. Watch out. We may have a count out here. Or a double disqualification.
The referee doesn't seem to be counting.
The referee is being shoved away.
That's it.
Hogan's got a chair. It's uncensored time. Hello.
Oh! Batter up. Back.
Hulk Hogan covers it. 1, 2, 3. It's over.
Now how can the referee allow this man to shove him, pick up a chair, hit the shark, pin the man, and then raise his hand? Then I don't know. No.
Hulk Hogan gets a chair again. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
He means business. He is showing the world what he means at Uncensored. Got the Sharks bandana on. How about that? How about that?
Well, that's easy to do after you hit a man, a waffle a guy with a chair. Hogan, enjoy yourself. Sit down. Take a break. Relax. Because you're going to have to go through 4 cages to get the Ric Flair, the Nature Boy, to get your hands on that gold, the WCW Championship. Can you do it? You've done it before. You've done everything in this sport possible. The buck stops here. You've reached the end of your line, pal. Uncensored. You will never see this happen again.
Hulk Hogan, regardless of what he did talk about, as you see the Hulkamaniacs here in attendance, once again rules the ring.
You know what's got an IQ of 50 and 17?
What?
All the Hulkamaniacs.
They love Hulk Hogan.
Sure, they don't know any better.
He's your winner here on WCW Worldwide Wrestling.
I know.